job. I want to focus on it. I do, but I don't want to put the attention on it. Like, it's a waste of my time, really. It's like, it's not something I'm used to. It's not even that I don't want to do it. It's just. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuned in to Jaja's Mic. It's a pleasure to have you. If this is your first time joining me, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also hit the bell for daily motivation. Here to inspire and motivate your ambition, your dream, your confidence, your courage. We've been looking for you. Just join the community of some of the toughest leaders on the planet. I want to ask you a question. I want to ask you a question. Do you really think that it's going to grow if you don't water it? Growing up, my mother, she used to wake up real early in order to go to the backyard and water the bitter leaves. It was a plant that she got from the African store in order to make a special African soup called a goosey soup. Delicious. Delicious. Oh, when I think about a goosey soup, I just think about the warmth and the love that went behind the process before the plate was actually prepared. She would wake up every morning after she initially planted the bitter leaf, and she would water it. She would go out there every single day for like a week and a half, maybe two, and she would water the bitter leaves religiously. And I always wondered why she went out there all the time. Couldn't it just grow on its own, you know? Couldn't it grow on its own? But the beauty of it was, through the love of the watering and the process, bitter leaves, if you ever seen bitter leaves, I may be exaggerating, but I mean, maybe I was shorter back then. But the leaves, they get to about this high. I mean, they grow. And I used to think to myself, that dedication and that discipline that my mother would show, I could almost taste it on the plate. Eating that goosey soup, I could almost taste the love in the process. Like she had a destination and a goal. Do you really think that it's going to grow if you don't focus on it? God has gifted us with the water of focus. And the water of focus says that anything that you give attention to will grow. What are you giving attention to? And since it's a leadership focused channel, my leaders, many of you are focused on some ambitious goals. Y'all are running through brick walls right now, creating opportunities for others, building legacies and iconic pieces of art, speeches, help, facilities. You are a strong, bold, courageous group. And I want to ask you, what are you watering? Many of you all are creating things from the scratch, from ground zero. Or at least have planted the idea. And I just think, I'm like, what if my mother initially planted the bitter leaves, but didn't wake up early every single day to water the leaves? We would have never had no egusi soup. No finger-licking African egusi soup. Her focus and her goals and her dedication to her process of watering was able to feed the family. Like, she had the focus and able to feed us. And I want to bring a quick verse to your attention. I love it. I love it. Hebrews, my favorite chapter. And real quick, Hebrews 12:11. And in Hebrews 12:11, all discipline for the moment seems not to be joyful, but sorrowful. Yet, to those who have been trained by it, afterwards yield fruit of righteousness. Oh, the discipline at first is a struggle, it's painful. I want to focus on it. I do, but I don't want to put the attention on it. It's a waste of my time, really. It's like, it's not something I'm used to. It's not even that I don't want to do it. It's just something I'm not used to. I haven't made it a requirement in my every single day that I wake up. Like, I know God woke me up today, but I'm just not comfortable. I'm just not ready to do it right now. So I'm not going to go outside and water those bitter leaves. Because the process is ugly, I'll be honest. Like, the taste of the bitter leaves in the Ibuano soup that my mother cooked was good, but the process is ugly. I don't know if I can go through the process. So even though I would love to water my dreams with focus and allow it to grow to exponential heights, I just can't do it because the process, Now I ask you again, do you really think that this thing can grow without your focus? You gotta water it. This is your baby. You gotta put focus on it. Not tomorrow. Not next week. The water of focus has been given to you today. I just need you to show up. So the word in Hebrews 12:11, it tells you, like, discipline at first, it's ugly. But afterwards, it yields and produces that righteousness, the thing in which you're actually looking for. Like my mother, after the process of growing the bitter leaves, was able to make that beautiful egusi soup. After the process. She didn't wake up every morning at 6 o'clock in the morning staring at it, like just looking at it, just from the window. No, she had to give her presence to it. Like, she had to go down to the holes and fill. We had a green bucket that we filled up whenever we wanted to, like, water the flowers and the things in the backyard. She would fill up the green bucket. Like, that's the process. She had to go to the garage and go inside the garage, get the green bucket, go to the water hose, fill up the bucket, fill it up, wait. It don't matter if it was cold outside. It don't matter. Just she'll fill it up, wait for a while. That was the process. While exercising at the same time. She always tried to do two things at one time, exercising at the same time. And after she filled it up, put the water hose back, walk over to the bitter leaves, and she would just start watering. Take about, the process, this is a process. 15, 20 minutes, maybe 25. She'll go back to the water again, take the green thing, take the hose, fill it up again. And as she's filling it up, she's still working out just like that. She's working out. Put the hose down, go back to the bitter leaves. And she would do that for day after day after day after day after day after day. Till it just became routine. Next day, water, wait for a minute, exercise at the same time, boom. Next day, while I'm chilling in my bed, I'm sleeping. I'm supposed to be watering something myself. Not the bitter leaves, 'cause I can't cook no goosey soup. But the point of this saying is, any discipline that you want to apply at first, through the water of focus, is not gonna feel you're not gonna feel comfortable doing it. It's out of your norm. It's out of your homeostasis. You're not programmed to feel good about a lot of new things that require a whole new process, because the process requires energy, and energy requires effort, right? And effort means there's some resistance happening. It's like this tug of war between the new you and between the old you. It's just a tug of war. You're just fighting each other until you just make a decision. So I'm going to water the focus over here, right? I'm going to grow my bitter leaves and cook some good old egusi bueno soup through the water of focus. So my leadership challenge today, ladies and gentlemen, leadership challenge. I want you to write down on the sheet of paper at the top, I want you to title it, The Water of Focus. And I want you, after just reading that title, I want you to write down, what is it that I'm supposed to be watering right now? Or what is it that I would like to water right now? What is it? And then I want you to ask yourself, leadership challenge, how much time am I putting into this every single day? Just be honest with yourself. And then, if you do have a time, if you've actually been putting time into it, when do you normally do it? When do you water that thing with your focus? Like, what time of the day? Is it in the morning? Is it in the evening? Maybe it's in the afternoon. I want you to do this because, once again, writing is a neuromotor activity which allows you to focus, which is why leadership challenges, I tell you to write things down to make it more practical. It really allows you to focus. It's a neuromotor activity. So on that sheet of paper, the water of focus, what do I want to water? How much time am I spending on the thing in which I want to water? And what time of day do I normally do this? If you choose today, my leader, I'm talking to you right now because you're so special, you're so gifted, and I need your thing to come to fruition because I want to taste your bueno soup. I want to see how that food tastes like. I'm a firm believer that your life will be changed. We out. Woo!